Well, good morning, everyone. Carrie from Texas on this first Friday of the new year. Oh, goodness. There's so much sadness in the news this morning. I hate that our country is facing more tragedy at a time of the year where we should be full of hope and joy. And it's just very, very disappointing. And, you know, I I posted yesterday a message about President Biden because I really do feel that his leadership has played a part in what happened in New Orleans. He may not be personally responsible for what happened because the man that did it is personally responsible and he was killed. But I do believe that our leadership has failed us and has failed to keep us safe. And that starts with the president. And then it goes to each state, and then it goes to each city. And I just feel that the lack of leadership has trickled down. Um, I can just tell you in my state, in Texas, we are on full alert. Anytime you go anywhere, it's full security. And I just feel like we've been let down. And it really disheartens me that we are the third day of the new year and we have a catastrophic event. It's maddening and it's sad, and I hope we all take a few moments to pray for those that have lost their lives, that they are at peace in paradise, and the families can figure out a way to live their life and get over this terrible tragedy. It's just sad. So let's put that beside us and let's get on with getting ourselves ready for this Friday. I have done my brows and my under eye corrector, my primer, and my glotion on my skin this morning. I have a very busy day. I've got to be out of here in 2 hours, and just trying to get going early this morning. So grab a drink, grab your makeup and your tools, and let's get rocking and rolling. As you can see, I'm wearing green today. And next step is going to be some foundation. And I'm just going to kind of dab this on with my sponge. And then I'm going to come back today and I'm going to use my my foundation brush. I had lots of spots yesterday that I missed in my application, and I don't want to do that again today. So I'm going to use my trusty brush that I know normally gets me where I need to get with my foundation application. I hope your week is going well. I am excited for the weekend. My husband and I have some things that we have got to get done. We have very cold weather coming for 3 days next week. And we are in the middle of building my greenhouse, and it is so complicated. Horrible, horrible instructions. And of course, my husband, is still struggling himself. And so, what might have taken us a day if we were both well is taking us 2 weeks. So that's a little frustrating. We're both feeling a little frustrated because I just can't help him like I would like to help him for obvious reasons. And he is struggling because he can't do it on his own. So we're in this vicious cycle. Do you ever get in those cycles? Okay, we put on our foundation, and now let's use some concealer. This is e.l.f.'s 24-hour hydrate, not 24-hour, 16-hour hydrating concealer, an e.l.f. product. You know me, I use a lot of e.l.f. products. Let me get my Where is my brush for my concealer? What plans do you have for this first weekend of the new year? Anything really exciting? Or just getting back to normal routine after the holidays? I think everybody sort of has a few days, and I think it's very normal to feel this way where you kind of get a little let down. The holidays are a big deal. Everyone gets just so busy with so many things and so many family members to get to, and it can be a very stressful time of year. And it is very, very natural after the holidays to have sort of a feeling of being let down. Because now you're back to normal life and normal routine, which I crave. I am definitely one of those people that like to be home and like to be in my normal routine. What about you? What are you? Are you one of those people that just loves to be going and traveling all the time, or are you a homebody? I am a homebody. I feel like there's no place like home. I am looking forward to my husband and I doing some traveling in the coming months if we can get away and we can afford it. So much of our last year was dealing with our beautiful Duke, and we just could not leave him by himself. Can't believe he's been gone 4 months. Grief is one of those things that it doesn't ever go away. I had a very rough night last night. Ran across a video from last New Year's, and I still miss him so incredibly much. I miss his nails on my tile, that noise. I miss his bark every morning. I miss his bark every time I came into the house. I miss him taking up my whole bed. I just miss him, and it's never gonna go away. Like missing my mom. Some days are good days, and some days grief just washes over you like a shower, and there's nothing you can do about it but just cope with the moment and try to get through the sadness. It's just not easy. Grief is not an easy thing for anybody at any time in their life. All right, let's get some powder on here. I've got my contour, my e.l.f. 4-color contour. Now let's get all of this sealed up here, if you will, with powder. This is my Laura Mercier loose setting powder in pink. I had one of you guys ask me not too long ago, why do I start this application at my eyes? I can't answer that. I don't know. It's just what I have always done. It's how I was taught by the makeup artist when I was modeling in the modeling industry when I was much younger. And most makeup artists today still take this process in the steps that I do, meaning that I put on my foundation and those products, and then they put on powder at the same time. So I don't know. I just think it's the natural process of making sure that, when you're using when you're using wet products and you want that matte finish like I like, it's just the natural progression of the products. You go from wet then to sealing them up with your powder. So it's a really good question. Just looking back on it, and that's just the natural progression that I have learned. Okay, I am putting my lipstick on. And this is my dollar store lipstick, LA Colors Coco Shimmer. I just love that. I think it's a great color. In the winter, but I wear it all the time because of my brown eyes. I just think it picks up the color of my eyes beautifully. And so I wear it quite frequently. For $3 at the dollar store, how can you go wrong? I do cover it generally at the end with a little bit of gloss, just to give it a little bit of sheen. So I'm going to use this palette again today. This is my LA Colors Glam. This is the neutral palette, and I'm going to be using this color right here, and probably one of the gray colors. I'm wearing green eye pencil today, so this lighter color is going to go all over, sort of as a prep color, and it is this beautiful same color as my turtleneck, a really creamy neutral color. And just getting that on. I'm in my office really early this morning to go through some emails, which I've already done, and get my video done here. And then I have physical therapy coming this morning. And so I want to get all that done before she gets here. Today is a evaluation for my continued therapy here at my house. And so I really want to try to get organized before she is here. And I'm doing okay. Hearing something in my office. Like I might have an animal in my office. I sure hope not. If I scream, you'll know that there's an animal in here. Sure hope not. Not what I want to cope with today, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just using a little bit of the really light white color under my eyes to give some pop and really nice bright under eye. I am using my Davis pencils. These are these great pencils that I get from Amazon. You get them in a pack of like 24 and they're like $20. It's just such a great buy. They are, you can use them as liner, eyeshadow. You can use them on your lips. Obviously, I'm not going to make green lips, but I am going to use green liner this morning. And so we're going to come in and we're going to line down at the lash line, and we're going to just follow that natural shape. Get as close as you can to your lash line and just shape out, follow the natural shape of your eye. And then we are going to blend that with a very small brush. Get that really, really blended well. When you blend it, you sort of set it. I'm going to put I'm not going to put a eyeshadow on top of it today because I really want it to be dark. The really pretty Kelly green color that it is, but I do want to soften it a little, so I'm just going to blend it out with my brush here, and then I'm going to come back in and we're going to sweep it up a little bit. I am going to clean that up here in a second. Just kind of blend that upwards. Not doing a very good job with that hand this morning. It is very tired. Okay, just blending it out. Okay. Oh, that is hard. Whew. It is really hard for me. Okay, then I'm just going to dip back into that very light color that I used this morning. I have changed my mind, I think, a little bit. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that neutral color and just sort of blend over the green to really set and soften the green. Just a little. And I do have to clean up under one eye. I've got not a mess, but my line didn't go very well because of my hand. So I'm going to clean that up under both of them. That looks better. Okay. So now up in the transition area, we're going to use a really pretty shimmer gray and a taupe. We're going to kind of mix them a little bit. I don't want it very dark, but I do want some definition right here. I'll show you the colors that I'm using here in just a second. And we're just going to put that right up here in the transitional area and take it up onto the brow bone. Just to give a little bit of definition to the eye itself and to accent that bone. Just right here. And then we're going to blend up onto that bone. I think when you do this, it softens that green as well. Yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, that's done with that. I do need to get out my lash glue. Not my lash glue, I'm sorry, my brow glue. And let's just straighten those brows up a little bit. Get them to stand up a little bit and look a little more defined. This is Benefit Bangs glue that comes in their 4-step kit. And it really does get your brow hairs and really locks them in place. It is a great product if you want that, you know, sort of wispy look to your brows. Okay, let's see where we are. I've got the Davis eye pencil in the Kelly green color. And let's get some organization here so I don't drop everything with my left hand. We're going to put on some blush, and of course I'm using my Milani blush. The key to using pencils is learning how to blend out your pencils, right? Um, Sometimes when pencils go on, they can, like they did for me today, they can go on and they can sort of be a mess, especially when you're using a wetter type cream pencil like these are. So the key to using those pencils is to blend them like anything else. Blend, blend, blend. You're never going to get into trouble if you blend. If you blend away, you can add some more. I think it's just better to go light in the beginning and add back if you need to than putting too much on and then trying to blend away, whether it's too much pencil or too much eye color. So start slow and build as you go. Now I'm just going to take my finishing powder. This is my Perfect for Pink pack, and we're just going to make sure that we have no fallout under the eyes. It looks good. We're always going to make sure. And then we're going to blend out my blush. I get this at Amazon. It's a very good finishing powder. It's a pinkish color, and it's a great price on Amazon. It's less than $7. And I think it does a remarkable job. Get up there and make sure. Okay. Let me go back to the eyeshadow because I forgot to tell you which ones that I used. So today I used this color all over the lid. Then I mixed these two colors for my transition. And then I came under the eye and I blended a little bit and cleaned up with this lighter color. I really want the green from the eye pencil to pop, but I don't want it to be so much of the eye. That's why I added a little bit of contrast up into a little bit of color up into the contrast area. All right. Let's curl these babies, get these lashes curled. I had a wonderful comment last night, very sweet comment from one of you guys about my age and not looking my age, and I so appreciate that. I really do. I work really hard to take care of myself. I work really hard to take care of my skin. The one product that I would tell you that has absolutely turned my skin around since my weight loss surgery, and let me explain that. I lost over 125 pounds, and when you do that, you lose a lot out of your face, which causes wrinkling. I had no wrinkles before my surgery in 21, none, except just two tiny ones on each corner of my eye here. And then I lost all this weight and I lost all this fat in my face, and that caused wrinkling here, here, and here. And got really depressed about it because I've always had beautiful skin and I really have not had to work very hard at my skin. I've just been blessed with beautiful skin most of my life. I've taken care of it, but by just using sort of, cheap over-the-counter products. And then I had my surgery and I realized, wow, I really need help. And then I came across Life Cell. It's a remarkable product. Absolutely remarkable product. If you've got some problems with your skin, wrinkling and sagging, get that. You can get it on Amazon. Life Cell, Lifecell. It's not inexpensive, but it is phenomenal. And I use that in combination with number 7, Lift and Rejuvenate and Lift. I use them both together. I use the number 7 more around my eyes and right in through here and here, but I put the Life Cell everywhere, twice a day, morning and night, and I use that application both products twice a day. It's very, very important to put as much moisture back in your skin. The older you are, the more moisture you're going to need. Use moisturizing products too. Moisturizing foundation, concealer, primers, eye correctors. You just want to use as much as you can that's going to give you more moisture, because as you get older, that is the one thing that we lose in our skin is moisture. So you've just got to put it back, and there's never enough. So that is what I am doing. And I try never to sleep in my makeup. I wash my face twice a day. I try to get enough fluids in me. I do use an anti-aging spot product that has worked phenomenally for me that you can also get at Amazon, which if you look back in the video bank here on my YouTube channel, you can find several videos about that product. It has done a remarkable job on the scars on my face, the burns. It has almost eliminated one completely. The other one, I don't know that I'll ever be able to, because it is an actual burn from a curling iron. And I don't know that that one will ever completely go away. But it's a remarkable product as well. And I put that on once a day generally in the mornings after I've washed my face. And another thing too for really helping your skin is to make sure you're exfoliating during the week. I try to exfoliate 2 or 3 times during the week with a sponge or a washcloth. I don't like chemical peels. I don't think that's good for your skin. But I do exfoliate as I'm washing my face. I think that's important. As you get older, you want to be able to get rid of some of those dead skin cells. And doing it naturally, I believe, is much better for your skin than using a peel. I try really hard not to do anything that's going to dry out my skin. You know, I'm fighting that battle anyway, so why do I want to do anything to it that's going to cause it to become, you know, even drier? So I try very hard to stay away from any product. And not do it with my left hand. I am just not talented enough, so we're going to have to go back way down here. I am really struggling with my arm yesterday and today. I think it's the cold weather has really, really affected my shoulder. And I was in quite a lot of pain last night. I think it's just cold weather, getting back to work, sitting at my desk, trying to do what I can, not do too much, but do enough. It's just a really fine balancing act, trying to recover from this surgery. I'm sorry I'm leaning down, but I have to. I cannot get my arm up that high. And I just cannot do it with my left hand without making a complete mess. Okay, I'm going to go down and put a little bit down here on the lower lash line. Just enough to show that there's some lashes there. I'm using my L'Oreal Panorama mascara in black. I'll tell you a little trick about mascara, especially if you've got a big event that you're going to be going to and you really want to lock in your curl. Curl your lashes And then the first application of your mascara, use a waterproof mascara. That will lock that curl in. And then if you don't want to use the waterproof for the entire application, then go back to your regular one. That will help lock in that curl and keep it for you. The only thing you'll have to work on then is just making sure that when you take off your mascara that you try not to tug and pull, because waterproof mascara obviously is harder to get off, and so you want to use a really nice mild remover, whatever that is going to be, to take off that waterproof mascara. You don't want to tug at your lashes. That's really important. That's why I love tubular mascaras, because the water just eliminates the tube altogether, and then it just comes off with water. I think that's really important for the health of your eyelashes, is not to tug on them. So some food for thought there. All right, let me see. I think that is it. Let me get my glasses on and see where we are this morning. Oh, that looks pretty good. I do want to just sort of brush these up a little. The glasses are so dirty, I'm going to have to clean them. But looks good. Clean up around my lip a little there. Didn't get that blended really well. So we'll get a little bit more of my lipstick. Wherever I put it, I don't know. And then we're going to add a little bit of gloss to it. Coco Shimmer, LA Colors at the dollar store. Coco Shimmer. And then we're going to use our Physicians Formula Diamond Plumper as lip gloss. Add a little bit of moisture to the lips and a little bit of sparkle. All right, that's it for me on this Friday, first Friday of the new year, first weekend of the new year. I hope your weekend is spectacular. I hope you get some rest. We all need rest. It's been a busy holiday season, and that you get back into your normal routine. I hope your weekend is wonderful, that you get to spend it with those that you love. That's the most important thing, right? Life is so short that, and as we've seen this week, it can change on a dime. Be careful. Know your surroundings wherever you're going. Don't take anything or anybody for granted, because you know what? You just never know. There's crazy people in the world, and their main purpose is to hurt us. So please, please make sure you check your surroundings. Thank you for joining me on this Friday. Thank you for being part of my community. You guys are just awesome. I love coming in here and talking to you in the mornings. It starts my day off on the right foot. And I'm doing something for myself. I'm spending the time in the mornings to get myself together so I can have my best day, put my best foot forward, and make today count. And I'm going to chase my dreams, my goals. You're never too old. Never too old. Do not give up on yourself. You can do anything you want with hard work, faith, love, and dedication. Believe in yourself. If you've got things left to do, go do them. Don't wait. Who are you waiting for? Believe in yourself. You can do anything if you believe in yourself. And I also believe positivity breeds positivity. So even in those dark moments, try to find some positives. I know it's hard, but you will feel so much better if you can find a positive in those dark moments. because it helps you get out of them. Please, if you would, like and subscribe, share, do all those good things if you will. Our channel is growing, and as we grow, we're going to be able to add some more things. I'm not quite there yet, but we're getting there, and I can't wait to be able to share those new things with you every morning as we get ready together. It's a beautiful, glorious, chilly, cold day in here in Texas. I hope wherever you are, you have a splendid day. Get out there and hit your home run or your grand slam today, and let me know when you do. This is Carrie from Texas, everybody. God bless. Have a wonderful Friday, TGIF, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.